YouTube above average code here. And today I'm going to give you guys my favorite aim drills that I use to help myself improve my aim here on Halo Infinite. And first, guys, right off the rip, we're going to dive into my favorite aim practice, favorite warm-up, and frankly, one of my favorite things to do in my spare time, which is the Octagon warm-up. Now, guys, this is as simple as selecting the proper map, selecting the proper mode, and then going 1v1 against a bot and just getting as many reps in as you would like. I've actually already done a video similar to this one in the past where I go over exactly how to set this up, which I will link below, but I want to get into how I kind of use the Octagon nowadays. Obviously, I use it as a warm-up. Obviously, you guys see me come in and I just walk around and shoot and start shooting the bot, but I actually want to talk about a little bit more than that. Now, obviously, you want to get in and just try to perfect the bot as many times as possible. I have this bot on Recruit. I normally use a Spartan bot, but for the sake of showing you guys without too much of the bot just absolutely obliterating me, I put him on Recruit. So obviously, move around, kill the bot. This is very straightforward. Try to slide, you know, use the side pillars here or side ledges to practice your long slides, all that good stuff. And after I go through some of that, get a lot of reps in, guys, I will then try to stand still. And the reason I do the standstill aim is because this is very important for you to learn control of the right stick. The reason I started doing this, guys, is in my 1v1s, I would do a great job hitting the midsection, and then when it came to the final headshot, I'd be tugging my right stick all over the place. I'd be missing. It would take me 3 or 4 bullets with the Bandit sometimes to get this kill. And I had the same issue with the battle rifle. So what I started doing in my practice after I kill the bot a lot is I would literally just stand still. Do not even use the left stick. Take the left hand completely off the controller and just practice the control. Do a couple wiggles, and doing this before you get into game, at least for me, I've seen a lot of improvement with kind of just windmilling, you know, missing that last headshot, and just the finer aim movements that require a lot of, like, precise and touchy movements. And obviously, this bot's not really strafing, but it's really helpful when the bot's on Spartan and you're trying to control your aim left and right without really being able to strafe. Because obviously, when you strafe, guys, you know, you can use your left stick to kind of keep your aim better. But when you're using all right stick, this is how you can really tell if you're at a comfortable sensitivity and how well you are at controlling the true aim stick, which is the right stick. And I'll even take this one step further, guys, and you've also seen this on stream as of recent. I'll jump. Jump a lot. Just constantly jump. Do not make this a habit in-game, but for practice, it's fine. This kind of takes it one step further because, again, as I mentioned, you're working on controlling that left-right movement, but you're not doing a lot of up-down movement control unless the bot is moving up and down and they're jumping. So to simulate this, I'll just jump around because if I jump and don't use my right stick, guys, as you can see, there's not much I can do with the left stick. I can't control it at all. So this requires me to use all right stick once I'm in the air. And it gives a little bit more movement. Because I'll be honest, this can be a little unrealistic just standing here. Because if the bot's not moving, you know, I can stand here and just pump shots into him all day and be like, oh, damn, I'm getting really good at this, guys. I'm getting nasty. Look at him backpedal in straight line. But if you're jumping and moving around, even if the bot's standing still, you might find yourself missing a bullet or two. So to go through something like that definitely takes it one step further and can make the aim practice, like, that much more of actual practice. Because, again, I use this as a warm-up every time I play, but I also use it when I'm just getting on, you know, I'm trying to keep the aim fresh, get some practice in when I'm not actually planning to run some ranked games. And one other thing I want to mention is you guys see me doing it with the Bandit. Obviously, all you ranked grinders know it's the starting weapon, so it's really the one that you want to work with the most, but you can do this with literally any weapon. All of these... Everything I just mentioned in the Octagon, you can use for literally any gun. Stalker rifle, pistol, just really anything where you feel like you need a bit more aim control. But for me, it's always the Bandit because it's in my hands like 80% of the time. So that's the gun I choose to work on all the time. One thing I want to talk about too in the Octagon is pay attention to your accuracy. The kills and deaths don't really matter all that much, and obviously I shot a little bit higher accuracy because it was just a recruit bot, but if you're not comfortable playing with the Spartan bot or whatever, as you get better, use the accuracy in the Octagon to kind of adjust and see how you're improving or progressing through these aim drills, guys. I used to shoot 70% against the bot, and then I started shooting 80% against the bot, and now I've actually been hitting 90% accuracy. I do shorter stints of the Octagon warming up, but you can play with this, do longer stints, see how few bullets you can miss, and everything of the sort. And now, guys, we're in my next favorite place to practice, which is the Academy training mode. We're going to put on 4 bots, and obviously, this one's pretty self-explanatory. Go around, do your best to kill all the bots, and just do it over and over and over again. That's not what I'm here to explain to you guys. I want you to take it one step further. I want you to go into settings, go into gameplay, go down to your HUD, and shut it off. Completely off. And as you can see, you can't see what gun you have. More importantly, you don't have a reticle. Guys, this sounds silly. I don't do it all that often, but if you can learn to aim with no reticle, you're going to be shocked at how much easier it comes in game when you're just trying to aim. I personally like to look at my reticle a lot when I'm in game, and there's not always much wrong with that, but I realize for a lot of people, especially beginners, they tend to focus a little too much on the reticle. So if you can turn it off and start to hit shots, it really comes down to pure skill, because then you don't even need to think about your reticle and you really don't even need it. So this is one drill that can really, really help you get more precise aim, because again, some people just think too much about the reticle, and that can even lead to some over-aiming, under-aiming, and everything of the sort. But if you're literally just relying on the center of the screen, guys, it really takes away a lot of that mental head game that the reticle plays, and it kind of makes you think more about your strafe and what you're doing, as opposed to, oh, am I holding my reticle high enough? Am I holding this in the right spot? And it just makes it all feel really second nature, guys. And I really wish I could tell you guys that this one does have some, like, direct results and directly impacts your gameplay. And I mean, it really doesn't. Most of the practice is actually still just going around and shooting all of these bots. But it's impressive how much just, like, doing this can make you feel like when you finally put the HUD back on. It's almost like you were playing with a handicap before, and now you get to play at full strength, and it just feels like so much more easy and, like, natural. I definitely encourage you guys to put it on and try it, or turn it off, I should say, and then put it back on and give it a shot and just see how you do with it. And next up for you guys, I have probably the most interesting and also the hardest drill that you can do here on Halo Infinite. And you can see we're back in the Octagon. It does not have to be Octagon. You can do this pretty much in any setup you'd like, but put on some friendly bots and try to shoot them. This will be the purest gameplay with 0 aim assist you can ever experience, and I'm going to be honest with you. The way the friendly Spartan moves, anticipating there being an enemy, is actually so tough, and you do not realize how much aim assist does for you until you're fighting an enemy, or a friendly, I guess, with no aim assist, and this is probably the hardest drill you can do. I don't really do this one a whole lot, but seriously, this is really tough, and if you can kill bots quickly with purely 0 aim assist, you will be absolutely amazed at how easy it feels once you have aim assist back on. And I already know the KBM players are screaming about how good aim assist is and how bad controller players would be without aim assist, but I don't want to hear. All things aside, guys, this is like a really, really good way to practice your aim. And again, if you can kill these bots relatively quickly, you're going to be impressed at how quickly you can kill players with no aim assist. It also forces you to be very calm and steady with the reticle, because you are getting 0 drag. So to keep your reticle over this person or this bot that's moving like crazy, if you can do that, you're going to be impressed at how well you can control it once there is actually any pull on the stick at all. So this one, I wouldn't recommend fully getting, like, super used to it, because I just feel like the time is better done in an environment that's going to feel more like in-game. But this is a nice little drill to do to just see how far your aim has come along. And again, if you can do this really well, it's gonna feel like an absolute cakewalk once you actually get back to some good old aim assist. And now, guys, that pretty much covers all of the aim drills that I wanted to go over in today's video. It's nothing crazy, it's nothing new, but this is what I have always used to kind of practice and improve my aim. But something I want to talk about that isn't often said, guys, is nobody just gets on the game and aims better. Nobody just miraculously walks around in the ranked arena for an hour each day, plays, and gets cracked aim if they did not already have it. You have to put in the hours, you have to put in the practice, and you have to put in the time. It is a very long, slow, and unrewarding process. So even though you shot 100 bots, even though you did warm up for 10 minutes before your session on Monday, you can't just do it Monday and forget about it. You have to do it Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm not saying you have to, like, religiously do it, but if you want to see your aim improve, guys, you have to put in the time, you have to put in the reps, you have to do it over and over and over again until it becomes muscle memory and you are just actively walking around. You're a human aimbot and you are just absolutely destroying kids and it's second nature to you. But it does take a long time to get to that point. So take all of these drills, guys, practice them, make sure you're taking over what you learn and practice into the ranked arena, and I promise you at some point you will see some results, and you got to keep going with it to keep the progress going up. And that's kind of just a piece I want to give you guys at the end here, because I feel like people will watch a video like this, they'll hop on, they'll do it once and be like, wow, my aim is so much better. Keep doing it. Your aim will continue to improve, and you'll be severely impressed at what you can do with a lot of the weapons in this game. But alrighty, guys, controller settings, anything else, I have linked down below. So if you're kind of spotty on your settings before you do these drills, I recommend checking out those videos to kind of get your settings dialed in. But outside of that, guys, subscribe to the channel. Tons of Halo Infinite. Stream it 5 days a week. Ton of helpful videos here on the channel. Aside from that, leave a like on the video. Leave a comment, guys. What do you do for aim drills? How much do you aim practice a week? And do you have cracked aim, I guess? Tell me in the comments. Outside of that, guys, channel membership, super thanks. If you'd like support monetarily, it helps me out a lot as a content creator, but please do not feel like you have to. But alrighty, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you for all support lately. Stay happy, stay healthy, and stay tuned for the next one.